See, a few of them are kind of like a bit off kilter. $62.88. That's the one that we need to keep. I think the rest of them have all been deleted now. Yeah. Okay, good. Now we just need to fix up these bits. Well, that was the original one, so these must have just always been messed up like this. Or maybe that wasn't the original one. Maybe I deleted the original one, but this one seems to be lined up perfectly with the thing. Oh, not perfectly. Because I know that I did leave some bits of this like kind of a bit dodgy. I can't guarantee that this wasn't the original one and it's just a little bit dodgy. Oh, that's fine. I mean, this is just part of, like, literally, I didn't even build this bit. This was just from the prefab that comes in the game. It's just like, it was kind of dodgily put together. So I want to put all these. Do I want to put them all in one group? Maybe I don't. Because if I don't put them in one group, it might be easier to do this. I mean, does that... Oh. That kind of works. I really shouldn't do that with... Should I? I'm like wasting a piece here if I do it like that. And I am concerned that with the way I build, we are going to end up using a lot of pieces. So I guess I think we just get rid of that one. Like, how many of these do we want to keep? Maybe every third one? So that would mean... Oh, every second one. I could incorporate this into the structure somehow. Yeah, that looks good. Like, that one works. This one works. That means I have to keep this one and this one, though. Well, I don't have to. What if it's not just every third or every second or whatever, it's just here and there? Not this one. This one, yeah. We'll incorporate this into the planter here somehow. Obviously, I'm just gonna put them all in place for now, but then we'll figure it out. It should make it look a lot more realistic. And also, hopefully, it looks good somehow. I mean, I could, I could just do a bit of a... Just a bit of like a concrete block for it to sit in here. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Now I can. Boom. And that's useful. Turn on my torch. There's interesting implications to the fact that I can just turn on a torch. Like, do I exist in this world? Am I just like some creature that flies around and like shines a torch in people's face? Makes pieces of building appear out of thin air? Maybe. Maybe I am. We don't need to be that dummy thick. Is that hitting? Oh yeah, that's hidden. Yeah, it's definitely hidden. Cool, cool. It does kind of feel like there should be another block. Maybe like a cascade of blocks. Maybe blocks of various sizes even. Man, this light is a real game changer. Makes it a lot easier to see what I'm doing. Who would have known? Light makes it easier to see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot more interesting. Maybe one of these could even be like white. How's that? What if one of them's like red? No. I mean, maybe if this is white and this is red. Not that one. That'll stay black. That red. No. I think I'll go back to just the one white and the rest black. Well, these ones work very well. They can just go directly into the wall here. I mean, this one doesn't need to exist. In fact, This one's so close to the wall, it probably doesn't make much sense for it to exist, does it? And this one's so close to that one, it probably shouldn't exist. And then this one is close to where that would be, so it doesn't need to exist. Nice. And I mean, these ones, it really depends what I'm going to end up putting over here, whether or not I want them to exist. So I'll just line them up with where they're meant to be for now. And then we'll handle that when we get to it. Probably the very... I was going to say at the very least we could get rid of that one. But it kind of doesn't need to be gotten rid of. Of course, we don't need this many of them, I would think. Let's have a little look from person eye view. Come in. Maybe it would make sense to have one over here. Like this little vending machine area doesn't really need to exist necessarily. Or it could have. Could have a little wall poking up. Or like concrete wall here. Then I'd want that to kind of like go all the way to there. So I think some of these vending machines are going to have to move. Just put them over here for now. Nice. Actually, maybe I just make this out of the one piece. I think it can stretch enough, yeah. These pieces are quite good for stretching. How does it look having like a wall like that there? Bit dumb. Bit dumb. But I'm sure we can figure out something that won't look too dumb. Maybe. Just need the right angle. Yeah, that looks like a lot less dumb. Don't like how much light comes out of these things. We turn that light off. Does that? There we go. Oh, that's great. Okay. I'm glad you can do that. Because I just don't like the green light coming out of them, to be honest. And then these guys are probably going to have to get moved. Look, maybe if they're just over here. That seems to work pretty well. Bins. Vending machines. I think I probably want... I want this swapped with the vending machines, though. So this little cactus plant thing is in the corner. And the vending machines are in not the corner. I don't know why it decided to put it right down on the floor. We can get some of these other little bits of pot, can't we? Get some pot. Don't tell the teacher. I've taken... Nina, we're gonna get in big trouble for all this pot we're having. Sure. It just needs to be a little bit of decoration, right? It's not super important. Check that there. Then cool. What will we do with this little mural thing? Put it somewhere else. Could go over here. Could go over here maybe. Maybe it goes over here. Could line it up with these things. I think it'd be good to have this place be a little less open, potentially. Like, I like having it be very open, but what if it were not as open, but still open? You know, just a little bit less, so. Don't really know what I'm doing with this. Just gonna put some stuff down, see how it looks, and adjust as needed. Great to have these vending machines like here maybe. And we can put some like pots and shit in there. And this area here, I think, will instead be converted into something else. Maybe we just cover it up for now. Oh, I love how the shadow looks on the wall. It's really cool. Actually, I should make this into... that's the button I'm looking for. All the 6s. Because then it matches with the wall that's there. Although it's not quite lined up with it. There we go. Now it is. And... how do we do this? How do we best do this? Probably this can meet up with it like this, right? Honestly, this can just get stretched out a bit. There we go. That's cool. And I think we'll put maybe a staff door in there or something. Oh, maybe no. We need like fire stairs or whatever. You know, in case of fire, when you can't use the lift, ignore the sign in there. Maybe I could just put something over the top of it to block it. Those little signs. What's the little square? There's that little square thing, right? Isn't there? Maybe there's not. I'm sure there's a little square piece. Oh, it was an autosave. That was why it was being all laggy. Yeah, this piece. We'll just get that in black. Cover this sign with it. I can probably tell this thing to stop emitting light as well, right? Then it will be much less obvious. Can we do that? Ooh. Doesn't seem to have an option for light where the vending machine did. Okay. How about we just stretch this right over the top there? Then it'll probably look a lot less weird. It doesn't look perfect, but I think it looks better than having that sign visible. Nice. Oh, we need a big like sign up here that says lifts or something, don't we? I feel like this place looks adequately like airporty, which is the kind of feel that I think we'd want to be going for, right? Somewhere big and high tech, designed for lots of throughput. Alright, where's me alphabets? Alphab. Oh, L for lifts. Why is it put it down there? What was the point of me even copying this thing if it was just gonna randomly put the letter some completely unrelated place and at some strange angle? What? It picks some stupid shit to do, does it? Sure. Maybe it's because I didn't have it selected right. There we go. Now it seems fine. Kind of. At least it's in the right spot. Still at some weird angle, but... L I F. Why is the S taller than the F? It's just not aligned with it. It's probably because they're all like aligned from their like center of mass or something, right? Lips. I'm missing a letter. Oops. How's that happened? T went inside the S. And that's how U was formed. I assume that's how it works. Each letter in the alphabet is the child of the 2 letters previous. Who got pregnant? If T and S boing, which of them gets pregnant? I reckon S would get pregnant. S already looks kind of pregnant, right? Like there's the big pregnant belly. T doesn't look very pregnant. Have you ever seen a pregnant T? There we go, lips. Great. I think this actually, it wasn't my intention. It actually ends up looking better, I think, in this corner now. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit busy in this bit. I think maybe these vending machines can go somewhere else. Over here. I don't know. Let's chuck them over here for now. Got the vending machine wall. I don't know if they will stay here, but... Seems as good a spot for them as any. I want to give this mural thing its space, right? We're gonna have to have some like light shining on it or something, but I haven't done any lights in this room yet. It's something I've been putting off because it's a huge room. It's gonna take forever to figure out. Well, not forever, but it's gonna take a bit of thinking and stuff, and then a bit of time to place them. Also, I don't really want to put the lights in before I know exactly what the layout of the room is, right? Once the whole room is finalized, then we can put the lights in. I reckon lights are one of those things you kind of want to save till near the end, usually. Except for things like, you know, we do have some lights, like these big feature lights like this. I still haven't figured out exactly how this roof should end and like meet with the, yeah, probably like here actually makes a good spot for it. Oh, actually, think probably just... It's probably just fine as it is, really. Man, I haven't looked in here for a while. I forgot all the pipes and things I put in the back there. Nice. Oh yeah, we want more. Let's go over here. I'm gonna grab some more of these. They definitely shouldn't be part of that group. Doesn't really make sense, does it? There we go. Yeah, I think it's better just a few pots of plants in them and stuff than to have the vending machines in there. I don't know about this one actually. Might yeah, I think this one's adding just a bit too much. Put them over here. Probably not behind the pillar. They're like right there, right next to the lift. What's it what's it doing? Why is it spun it at a weird angle? I didn't tell it to spin it at a weird angle, it just decided to do that. I swear. It wasn't me. Oh shit, it's 1:15. Man. I just thought I'd do like a quick little look at these pillars and then lo and behold, time flies. Might have to revisit this little corner here too. This here looks fine. I mean, I still don't know exactly what's going on in this corner here. Something's going to be going on here. We don't know what. I feel like maybe one of these has got to change because there's that one there, this one here. They're all the same. Ah, it doesn't need to change. It's a tiny detail that doesn't need to change. That's fine. Let's not be silly here. Yeah, I'm happy with how this is progressing. It's starting to really take shape. Probably some of these ones have to go. Maybe not. I don't. Probably this one has to go, and this one, because they're like right in the way of where you'd walk through here. I think it looks perfectly realistic enough without those ones. Like we've got enough supports for it now that it doesn't look ridiculous. You can believe that that would be enough, right? What can it mean when the bilirubin levels in the blood are too high and indirect bilirubin makes more than 50% of the total bilirubin? Does it mean you got jaundice? Are you a neonate? Are you a newborn baby? If so, you may have jaundice if your bilirubin levels are too high. Or is it too low? Shit. If they're not exactly right. I think it's too high. This is not medical advice. Just gotta throw that one in there. Alright. Well, I better get out of here because I got a job to do that pretty soon. Alright. How's it called in English? It's called Gelbsucht in German. Yellow addiction. Yeah, it's called jaundice in English. Which I assume also comes from the fact that it's yellow. Jaundice. I'll show you just before we finish. Here. Jaundice. Oh, I don't have a sound set up for that to work. Let's find it. From French for yellow. It just means yellowness. So it's basically the same. Well, there you go. Ain't that fun? Man, this park is coming on. Interesting I know about it. I know all kinds of useless things, I guess. You know, you pick up weird facts here and there, don't you? And you just... Sometimes you can pull them out of your ass. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I hope you're able to sort out your jaundice. And so long. See you on Friday for GeoGuessr. Bye. Your yellow addiction.